Man, you can have 1,000 problems in life, right? All the little things you stress over, whether it's work, relationship, money, dumb arguments, they feel huge at the time, but something hits you in your body, and suddenly all those problems feel tiny. And when I got diagnosed with Crohn's at the beginning of the year, it wasn't just the doctor telling me words like chronic and lifelong. It was the reality sinking in that this is going to be with me forever. That there is no simple fix, no magic pill, no switch I can flip to make it go away. And when I walked out of the doctor's office, I wasn't the same person anymore. Not mentally and definitely not physically. And the nights, man, the nights are the worst. I spent countless nights in the hospital not knowing what was happening to me. The pain would come out of nowhere, and I'd be doubled over, screaming silently, and mostly because I didn't want anyone to notice or to see me break. Not knowing why my body was failing me, and not knowing how bad it would get, not knowing when or if the pain would ever stop. It was terrifying, to be honest. And to be honest, you sit there in the hospital bed, lights buzzing, machines beeping, people groaning, people screaming, and all you can think of is, how did my life get here? How did I end up here? And why me? And will I ever feel normal again? And it messes with your head. Some days I can't even think straight because I'm worried about the next flare up. Some nights I lay awake, stomach twisting, heart racing, wondering if this is how it's gonna be for the rest of my life. It's exhausting, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And it's not just the pain itself; it's the uncertainty, the fear, the frustration. It's realizing that my life, the life I thought I had, just changed overnight. Simple things like going out with my friends, training, mostly eating without thinking. Suddenly I had to plan everything around my body, and that's just the reality of living with a chronic illness. And some days I still get mad. I mad at my body, mad at the world, mad at the unfairness of it all. And yes, I still cry sometimes. I yell sometimes. I've sat alone in my apartment, holding my stomach, feeling like I'm losing control over everything that makes me me. And but even in those moments, some way there are tiny flashes of clarity. Mornings when I wake up and my stomach doesn't hurt. Walk Walks when I can actually breathe without thinking about the next flare up. Laughing with my friends without worrying if I have to leave because of pain. And that's when you realize all the other problems you thought mattered, they don't. None of none of that work stress, relationship drama, small failures, none of it matters as much as waking up and being able to move without your body betraying you. And I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that strength isn't about pushing through like some motivational quote. It's not about ignoring the pain or pretending everything is okay, because that takes a toll on you. Strength is taking your medication every night, even when you don't want to. Strength is carrying your painkillers everywhere because you never know when you'll need them. Strength is still waking up, showing up every day, even when your body wants to shut down, even when your body doesn't cooperate with you. And yeah, it's hard sometimes. Yes, I hate this. I hate this life. Some nights I feel like crying until I fall asleep, but the hard nights, the hospital nights, the pain, the fear, that feeling when the doctor told me it's a chronic illness that it's forever and there's no cure, they also teach you something. They teach you perspective. They teach you patience. They teach you gratitude. even if it's just gratitude for waking up with one day of relief. And maybe that's the lesson. A thousand problems don't prepare you for one that hits the one that hits your health. The one problem teaches you more about yourself than any other problem ever could. It shows how fragile life is. It shows you how strong you can actually be. It shows you that even when life hits you hard, you still have to find a way to keep going. Even though Crohn's is something I'll have to live with for the rest of my life, it doesn't mean my life is over. It doesn't mean my dreams are done. It doesn't mean I can't grow, evolve, or even find moments of happiness again. Because look at me, I'm still pursuing my dream. I'm still trying to find myself. I'm still appreciating every small moment of happiness I can gain. It just means that I have to live life differently, listen to my body, respect my body's limits, and find joy in the small victories, appreciate what I once took for granted. And a thousand problems in life, they don't mean anything until your health becomes one. And when it does, you realize that the things that used to feel important, they were just background noise, fillers. And the things that really matter, waking up, breathing, moving, just feeling or being alive, that's what that's what matters. And yeah, I'll live with it for the rest of my life. I'll live with this illness for the rest of my life. I'll still take my meds. I'll still carry my painkillers, adjust my plans, and fight through those small flare ups. But I'll also keep on living, keep on laughing, and keep dreaming, and keep on smiling, keep appreciating life because that's what matters the most. And for me, that that's what that's worth more than any problems I used to stress about. And that's the reality of it because now my health is my biggest problem. Everything else does not really matter. So you ha- you have to take care of your body, listen to your body, make sure that you're healthy enough so your health does not become one of your problems. Sometimes you can't control it, but that's life. That's that's life. So yeah, don't forget, stay real.